I didn't realize I was hurting my daughter until she told me she was scared to make a mistake. Love, it's supposed to nurture, protect, guide. That's what I believed. Love was staying up late to check homework. Love was correcting mistakes before teachers could. Love was pushing just a little harder so my child wouldn't struggle the way I did. At least that's what I told myself. I always thought I was doing everything right. Every hug, every reminder, every try again. It was all meant to shape my daughter into someone strong, confident, prepared for the world. But one day, I noticed the change. It started small. A pause before answering simple questions. A quick glance at my face before she said anything, as if measuring my reaction first. The sparkle in her eyes dimmed, replaced by something cautious. I dismissed it. She's growing up. It's just a phase. She's becoming more serious. But the phase stretched into months. She stopped showing me her drawings unless she thought they were perfect. She erased her homework so hard the paper tore. She apologized for things that didn't require apologies, and I still didn't see it. Until that afternoon. The house was quiet. Sunlight spilled across her bedroom floor. Mia sat on the edge of her bed, twisting her fingers together so tightly her knuckles turned pale. "Mom, can I tell you something?" she asked. Her voice wasn't scared exactly. It was careful. I smiled automatically. "Of course, sweetheart." She looked down at her lap. I don't like making mistakes anymore." I laughed softly at first. "Nobody likes making mistakes, honey." But she didn't laugh. "Why?" I asked. She swallowed. "Because when I do, I feel like I disappoint you. Like I'm not good enough." The air left my lungs. In that moment, it was like watching a mirror shatter. Every flash of impatience, every raised eyebrow, every "you can do better than that," every time I corrected her before praising her. I remembered the math test where she got a 92 and I asked, "What happened to the other 8 points?" The piano recital where I told her she played beautifully, but could have practiced more. The art project where I adjusted her lines because they weren't straight enough. I thought I was preparing her, but what I was really teaching her was fear. Fear of falling short, fear of failing, fear of losing my approval. I had loved her, but through anxiety, through control, through the quiet belief that perfection equals safety. The next few weeks were heavy. I tried to fix everything at once. I praised more, hugged longer, said "I love you" louder. But love doesn't erase patterns overnight. She still hesitated, still watched my face before speaking, still braced herself for correction. And then one evening, I did something different. She spilled juice at the dinner table. I saw it happen in slow motion. The glass tipping, liquid spreading, her body freezing. She looked at me, waiting for the sigh, for the lecture, for the look. Instead, I grabbed a towel and laughed softly. "Well, the table was thirsty anyway." She blinked. "You're not mad?" she asked carefully. "No," I said, and this time I meant it. "It's just juice." Later that night, I sat beside her on her bed. "Mia," I said quietly, "love doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means you get to be yourself. Loud, messy, brilliant, wrong sometimes. All of it." She studied my face like she was testing the truth. "I'll never stop loving you," I continued. "Not for mistakes, not for bad grades, not for anything." Her shoulders dropped, just slightly, but it was the first time in months that I saw the sparkle return, and I realized something no parenting book had warned me about. Love can build, but love mixed with fear can quietly break. It's not the absence of mistakes that shapes a child, it's the presence of safety. And I learned the hard way. The parenting mistake nobody warns you about isn't loving too little. It's loving in a way that makes your child afraid to fail. If you're a parent, let this be a soft reminder. Love should feel safe. Share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Also follow for more stories that make us better.